Hello everybody, it's Beauty87 here, and today we are going to try the 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. And I was interested in trying this against like one of my older PUR foundations to see if their foundations have gotten better, because child, I got this, I think this is the 4-in-1 stick foundation or something like that. I forgot the exact name of this one, but this child, this was awful. Like, it has these, to me it has like these weird little beads in it when you go to like rub it on your face. And I'm like, I don't know if they're supposed to help exfoliate or like what exactly is supposed to be going on with them, but I was not a fan of this foundation at all. So I figured we tried against this one and then see which one I like better. As y'all know, they was trying to be extra and do the absolute most, so they had to come up with 100 shades of this foundation or whatever. And I have the shade DG6. I know Auntie Jackie said we need DG7, but Ulta gave me the 20% off coupon, and we went with DG6 because that's all Ulta had. And I wasn't going to go to the dark shades because I feel like that would be too dark. I'm like, I can darken this up with powders and bronzer and stuff like that or whatever. So if it is too light, I'm not sure how light it is. I'm going to put it up, I'm going to swatch it up against the stick so we can see. The stick I have is in the color dark, by the way. I think this was like 30% off with the other stuff. Oh crap, I got glitter on my hand. Let me swatch right here. But yeah, so like, I don't know. To me, this color is okay. It's a little like orangish or whatever, but you know, you can fix that with powders and things like that. Okay, so here is, there's something else I used that had the same kind of like dip situation in it. I don't remember what it was. I feel like it was a lip product. Okay, so this one looks like it is going to be a little bit lighter than it should, but alas, you know, what we got, because this is all we got. So these are the two colors side by side. Obviously this is a stick foundation, and this is the 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. I don't know what's with this in this Love Your Selfie situation. I don't know if it's because people love to take selfies now. They thought that this was the business. Oh, and by the way, according to Babs Beauty and Auntie Jackie, just in case you were curious about alternatives, Babs Beauty said she felt like the PUR foundation was similar to the L'Oreal Infallible, what is this, 24-hour fresh wear breathable foundation, and I wear the color 515. I believe it's deep copper. It doesn't say what color it is, it just tells you like the number. And then Auntie Jackie said like the finish and the formula, its foundation reminds her of Tint Idol 500 Suede. She said they don't apply the same, but the finish and the look and the feel it gave her was of this. Now I personally don't like this that well, so I'm hoping Babs Beauty is right and it has more of this kind of finish, because I prefer this one. Anyway, we're going to do side by side. So this half is going to be what is this, the other PUR foundation I own, and then this half is going to be Love Your Selfie one. So let's get started with the camera, guys. I have foundation review on the Infallible Longwear, because I felt like it felt like the new Tarte, what is it, face tape or face shape or whatever the hell they're calling that foundation that, you know, nobody even watched the video on because y'all didn't even give a damn. It felt like that to me, so that's why I, you know, maybe grab a palette. Oh, and then what's on my eyes right now, we're going to do a dupe video on, so hold off for that. I know I have on one eye. When that happens, that's usually because I have a foundation video review ahead of time, and y'all know I like to do my eyes first when I can. So you all will see this video probably next week. I want to do like a week of where I do something special for you guys, so I'm hoping that will come up soon. So plus I want to see if these colors are going to look the same, because I felt like this color was a pretty decent match. So I'm like, if this one's pretty decent, then I feel like, you know, it'll be decent. But in a couple of weeks I want to do a special video for you all, so this eye is going to be a part of it, so you just get a nice little preview, sis, or what's to come. And by that I mean like probably like the last week in July I will do like a special video I'm talking about doing. Let's go in and put some on my nose. I hate trying to do it on nose, because like, how do you get only half the nose done? Like, how does that even work? And like half of the forehead, like how am I supposed to do half of certain things? That's just weird to me. So bravo to the girls who can do it, especially because this is stick. The other one is liquid. I haven't had this difficulty since I did like the hair. I did the L'Oreal Infallible, like the stick version of fresh wear versus the actual liquid version of fresh wear. And I find stuff like that be difficult. When it's liquid, as weird as this, I feel like it's not as difficult because you don't have to actually put the liquid there. You can just kind of swipe around. With stick foundations, I always feel the need to like actually have to put the product there, because I feel like because it's thicker, it might not necessarily, you know, like meet my expectations or whatever. Anyway, so that's one coat of this foundation versus none on this side, and I feel like you still see like all my dark spots and all my dark marks and stuff, and so it's not it's not giving it full coverage. But if I remember correctly, this is only supposed to be medium coverage, so keep that in mind. I believe this PUR foundation, the Love Your Selfie stick or whatever, I believe that's supposed to be full coverage. So you're just gonna slap it some more of this. Oh crap! Did I break the component? No. Okay, it's good. So I'm gonna just lightly put a little bit more on the cheek, and hopefully that'll cover up these dark spots. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to like figure something else out because we can't have all these dark spots here. I normally color correct, but it's like I couldn't remember how well the coverage on this foundation was, and I want you all to see the true form of my face. So I just primed with the Banana Bright Banana Bright primer. I haven't used it in a really long time, so I figured I'd try that out. So I gotta pick up all the stuff I dropped, y'all. And I have on Divine Rose by Mother Pat on my lips. Y'all, I'm still so excited about her foundation. Like, oh my god, y'all don't know. I'm gonna have a coin ready. Like, Sephora, take all the money. Thank you. Take it all. Mother Pat is finally coming out with foundation like I want. Take all the money. I don't even care. Just take it. Take it. Crap, y'all. I ain't bring no concealer in here, so we just... Well, that's perfect because we're going to try this as concealer too. I forgot about that, so never mind. Now we're going to take this color. What is this? DG6. And this foundation retails for, I want to say $39, or it might be $29. I don't remember. Okay, so that's one pump. We're going to start with the one pump on this side and see how it goes. Now remember, we're just doing a sponge on this side though. We're not going to do a brush because lately I've been back to the sponge when it comes to my liquid foundations. After I watched that Sir John video, I like changed up a lot of stuff in my routine. Now, I feel like my skin, my foundation does look like a lot better on my face when I did it the way Sir John said to do it. But when he said it, I was like, okay, I'm not finna ask questions. We're just gonna do it. Just like when Auntie Jackie said, "It's my shade." We don't ask questions. Whatever Auntie Jackie says the shade is, you just buy that shade, you know. And I'm so glad she finally did the Beauty review because I was like, I don't know what shade I need. Then Jackie came through with the view, and I was like, yes, Jackie, that's what I'm talking about. Because Andrea even said it was hard for her to find like a shade that she liked, so I was definitely like, oh yeah, Andrea's struggling out here. I'm definitely not even finna try to pick out one. And then she came through with the Sir John review, which by the way, I do have that eyeshadow palette. If you wanted to see it, yes, we have it. We will be doing it. Yeah, this one gives way better colors. Like, I feel like you don't see any of my dark spots. I mean, you see my mole, but you know, like, it's a mole. It's not going anywhere. Like that mole right there, that, yeah, it's not going anywhere. But the foundation looks way better on this side. Like, I don't see any more dark spots like I saw on the stick foundation side. Yeah, so, and the finishes are totally different if you can't tell. Like, this one looks more skin-like, and to me this one looks more like, I guess, satin, whereas this one looks more like velvety skin, smooth, blurring type situation. So I'm here for this foundation. So we're going to try it as a concealer now. Go ahead and put the top on, and we're going to conceal. I don't normally use concealers and foundation and concealer things as concealer. I just go in with like another concealer because, you know, you like to brighten underneath the eye, so necessarily putting this under there to me isn't that great of an idea. But, you know, we're here now, so we can go ahead and highlight the face with it. Dip back in and get a little bit more for my forehead. So we're going to go ahead and blend it out. Now, I didn't bring my contour and stuff in here, so you're just going to see me blending this out, and that's pretty much it. Like, I'm going to go and do my powder and all that off camera. I just want you to see what it looks like this. And in the next video, you will get to see, well, not the next video, not because I'm not showing you all this one. This is like part of a special surprise situation, so you won't see the finishing powder and situation look in this video. You will see in one of the videos coming up today, though. It just won't be this very video. It'll probably be like 2 videos after this or something. So I'm gonna highlight the cheeks. I like to do the cheeks and the under eye at the same time, so I was giving it time to dry before I, you know, got that together. But now I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs, the conceal brush, and just start tapping. Okay, so this is a pretty watery product as far as using it for concealer, and I feel like it's not going to give me that great of coverage, so I might go over with another concealer, or I might just go over with double and see how I feel about that. But, it's covering up a little bit of darkness underneath my eyes. That could just be because I didn't get that much sleep though, because I stayed up literally all day until like 4:30. Then I had to get up again at like 7:30 and take my son. Adrian gave over to the fireworks. If you all saw Joe Beauty 87's post yesterday, it was of the fireworks with me. I started with myself, and Adrian came over going to see them. We went to the ones in one of the suburbs here around Chicago. Yeah, I'm not feeling the coverage underneath my eyes, so we're gonna go in with some more. But yeah, he had fun. He said he had fun. I don't usually take him to go see fireworks, but I figured, you know, like this year we could try that out and see how that goes. So I just put 3 dabs underneath each eye to get a little bit more coverage. And then we will talk about how I feel about this foundation so far. Okay, it's looking pretty damn good now. My eye just looks weird now though because I have the primer on and I don't have like anything on me. But I put my sponge, or did it fall off here again? Y'all, where my sponge go? I don't. Oh, it fell off again like I thought. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna lightly dab this. So I might put on powder while I'm talking to y'all just underneath the eye area since I need to like address that before it starts creasing real bad because I get bad creases underneath my eyes. Anyway, so the foundation so far I'm really feeling it. I like the finish of it, at least the new one. The old one, it just looks really shiny and oily to me. It doesn't have like a skin like finish. Like it's one of those foundations y'all know you can tell you got on foundation. Like that's the vibe it gives me. Now as far as using this as a concealer, I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I just feel like I'd have to use multiple layers to get the kind of coverage I like, and it's more blended into my skin tone, and I'm kind of like, I like to have a little bit of brightness, so I don't know how I feel about it as far as that goes, but like otherwise I think it's, and you know, pretty decent. It's doing a pretty good job right now. Obviously this is first impression. I will have to wear it some more, so I will give you a review at the end of the night as far as which side I thought was better or whatever. So if you watch this today, you can come back and check probably Saturday or Sunday. I'll try to wear it again then and tell you my thoughts on it. But tomorrow we're going to do a review on the Uma Beauty